Hi everybody, this is Asier Bias from Addimu making a video for all of you in YouTube, and this is me teaching you guys how to do some ebbo with some of your Orishas. Some of you sometimes message me that you have received things but you don't know what to do with them, and this is an example of a nice and sweet ebbo that you guys can do with some of your Orishas. And this ebbo in particular, I'm doing it with the legua, ebbo, and Addimu. So, but you can substitute it for any other Orishas that you may want to do. You always want to include a legua in any type of ebbo, so you always do a legua first. Now, before any of you jumps, yes, this is ebbo. Both ebbos are in one sopera at this moment for this ebbo, and both the ebbos are here because I birthed them not too long ago, and they've been remain together until the 7 days are over. But in the meantime, I'm doing this ebbo, and Addimu is in his traveling sopera for the purpose of this ebbo and whatnot. So either way, so what you guys want to do, and the point of this ebbo is to offer something sweet. This is a prosperity ebbo and a sweetening ebbo, and it's to offer something sweet over to the Orisha, and it'll get you to interact with the Orishas themselves as you have offered something to them. Some of you are, I have noticed, some of you are afraid of touching your Orishas or doing things with your Orishas because you don't know what to do or what not. And the point of this video and this ebbo is to show you a simple yet inspirational way of working with your Orishas. In this case, again, being these three. But remember that what I'm saying, that you can substitute this set of Orishas for any other set of Orishas that you're interacting with. This ebbo is, technically speaking, obviously for people who have received the whatever Orishas that they're working with, but for people that have received some form of initiations in the Orisha Lukumi traditions. And it is mainly as a way and as a tool for all of you guys to learn that there are many ways to working the Orisha, that it's not just birthing the Orisha. There's a lot of you who only birth the Orisha, and when the Orisha is not being birthed, it's just simply sitting there. And the way that I believe, the way that I internalize the religion, is that you have to utilize Orisha constantly, because Orisha is a tool, and Orisha is a religion, it's a daily religion. So the more that you interact with Orisha, the more that Orisha becomes part of you. So this ebbo, again, this is a sweetening ebbo, it's a bowl for prosperity. The type of cake does not matter, or the type of sweet that you use does not matter. What you want to do is make sure that the sweet that is, one, it's something that you like and that you personally will eat and enjoy while you eat. And two, it is something that it is the first of that you're using. So it is a brand new cake. This was a cake, and these are the first 4 slices of a gourmet cake that I personally like a lot, from a local restaurant called Full Circle here in Jacksonville. It's a strawberry cake, and it's delicious. And these are the first 4 slices of when the cake was made. So that's what you want. You want something that is nice to you, that you enjoy eating, and that it is brand new. So nobody else has eaten the cake, nobody else has tasted, nobody else has cut into it, etc., etc. So it's the first time that's being offered. It's being done in a bowl with the Orishas. Okay? Omi tutu ona tutu ache tutu ile tutu hecho elegua hecho para quinqueño tutu ariku papá muyupa muyupa los mundo de mar y muyupa con la ciencia agua al agua muyupa con los seres del más que acompañan mi lerín mi ante muyupa con los seres del agua al agua acompañan lerín baba tu que mío mío su mi bona mío mía de niña mi yeye mío mío mi apure mío lugo fungoso y muro, el trato tan allí, algo hecho para que yo mire, no supo que yo de estar mi lobo, su pequeña para el de hoy, mi padre, para que usted me dé to y van hecho en lengua. Como muy por los filónomos de todas las ciencias, la gualagua, moyupa, y moyupa de todos los seres, la gualagua, y veis que tenemos de la verdad, y veis que mineos, no que interrumpiendo esta filólogo, son que tiene el día de hoy para que usted siempre nos acompañe, sigue adelante y todas las cosas que hay en este mundo. Te verá ese movimiento, todas las cosas buenas que suceden en este mundo, y van en vivo. Los teólogos no los áreas de todas las ciencias de la gualagua. Hay como de un yupa, mucho morillo y lleva gallín por otro bañado, como más, una compañía que un morillo. Hay como de un eos, no que te lo niente, está sumido, son ingeniero, son todo esto, para rectificar los suelos de su movimiento, la productividad, que viene bien los manos que de hoy, que los deseos, que puedo hacer, todo y van hecho. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have offered to each of the Orisha their respective pieces of cake. This piece of cake then comes to me. This is something that I'm going to eat for a while with them, and I'm going to share this cake. And as you guys notice, what I'll start to do is that I'll start to take some of their and partake with some of their cake. But for now, I will first of all enjoy my piece of cake. Okay guys, so as you can see, clearly the cake is delicious. So I've eaten most of the cake. This is my personal cake. They have had their cake for a while as I've been eating and chatting with them and spending some time with my Orisha. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit from each of their offering to share and partake with the Orisha. You guys sometimes have things that go that you place with the Orisha, and you allow the things to go for it to rot, and you shouldn't. You should always try and eat everything, as long as it's not something that you have personally cleansed yourself with or cleansed a client with. Then it's something, especially if it's something edible, make sure that you consume some of it with the Orisha. That shows the Orisha that it's something that is trustworthy for them to consume, and it shows the Orisha that it's something that as you give them, you also take from them, and it creates a connection between you and the Orisha. So take a piece of each one. This is a savory ebbo. You're spending time, quality time with the Orishas as you chat with them. In my case, when I turn off the camera, I chat with them, but when I turn on the camera, then I chat with you guys and with them. So this is the Legua's cake. This is Bibegi's cake. And a piece from Addimu's cake. Now, and look at me, whenever there's a ceremony that's done, or any offerings are done that revolve around food, you always want to save leftovers for issue, that they are offered outside for dogs and wild animals. It's thundering really bad outside right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the camera, but So you always save the scraps and the leftovers for issue, and you always make sure that you share everything with issue, whatever's left over, especially if it's things that are food related. So what I'm gonna do right now is, you see how I took a piece of each of the of one of the layers of this cake. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take each of those pieces and I'm gonna place them right here, because they were the pieces that I consumed from. And I strategically did it that way so that I could just make a whole new cake piece over here. And that way they have the remaining of their food. So this is something that I'll continue to consume a little bit for a little bit longer, and whatever's left over from here, I will give over to Eshu. As whatever's left over from here, what I'm going to do is that it's going to sit here for a while, and then I'm going to put it all together. And because this is in a bowl for prosperity, I'm going to share these pieces of cake, extra pieces with for myself, and extra pieces for all the people around me in the house, etc., and friends and family and whoever that I want to share prosperity with. So this is an example of how you can interact with your Orishas. You sit and you share a piece of cake, and you do different things with the cake, and then you make sure that you share your cake with, I have a little bug right here, with other loved ones and other people that you care about. But please make sure that you guys interact. This is a simple way. Ibeyis and Ideu and the Legua are deities that you can interact with very easily. That anything that you do with them tends to be very fun, and anything that you can do with savory sweets like cakes and candy and things like that, it's definitely very appreciated by all of them. So go ahead and you can repeat this ebbo, or you can just simply modify this type of ebbo for your Orishas, whoever they might be. All Orishas enjoy cake, okay? All Orishas enjoy sweets. All Orishas enjoy plates of honey. If you don't have a cake near you or anything, use plates of honey. You can use hikaras of water. It doesn't matter what you use, as long as it's something that the Orisha enjoys, and something that you enjoy also to partake with and from as you share with the Orisha. Okay? So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys get an idea again to interact with your Orishas. And I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next. Ache, 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 do.